is some news that broke as it pertains to Alabama football. And this is going to be a little bit of a discussion, and I want people in the comments to give me their opinions as it relates to, do you agree or disagree with what the university has decided to do? And what I'm referencing is they have decided to name the field that the university plays on Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And this was rumored to be what was probably going to happen, that they were going to be doing Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And it shows that they have now added some verbiage onto the signage out front, onto the tunnel going into the field, as well as the inside the stadium on the video signage, that they're going to be adding the Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium being the kind of the official name of the building, so to speak, or of the playing surface. But the question becomes, is this enough? And the reason I ask the question is it's often talked about that many fields are named, especially in college football. Many of the fields are named after someone, similar to courts in basketball. The courts may be named, but it's not often the court or the field that's talked about, it's the arena or the stadium, right? So forever when people talk about where does the University of Alabama play, it will be Bryant-Denny Stadium. Many people's argument, and I think I do agree with this sentiment, is that it should have been Bryant-Saban Stadium or Saban-Bryant Stadium, depending upon, the initials and how they wanted it all to work out. I think that it would have made more sense to be Bryant-Saban Stadium. I completely agree with this also on the notion that if you know who Denny was, he was a university president. Now, he did a lot to bring football to the university, understanding that it was a growing game and it was something that the university would be potentially worth, putting some effort and additional resources into. That's why the stadium was originally named Denny Stadium and then Bryant-Denny Stadium. But because he was not a coach, I think it would make a little more sense to have him be just on Denny Chimes. Because he was the president of the university, and Denny Chimes has obviously significance as it relates to the university as a whole. Obviously, you tell the Denny family, nothing's happening to Denny Chimes. Obviously, he's forever going to keep Denny Chimes. But we're going to change the stadium to Bryant-Saban Stadium to honor the coaches that coached in the building, not just the person that kind of helped get it all started. And I think that would have been a more substantial thing. It would have been something that would be more discussed. I understand why the university decided to go with Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I don't think that it's a wrong answer. I think that they wanted to keep the tradition and wanted to keep the name as it was. And I understand that, right? But prior to Bear Bryant, it was just called Denny Stadium, right? Like, you decided to add Bryant's name on there. So you clearly are okay with changing some level of tradition by adding someone, right? I feel like doing the Saban Field just will not allow Saban it will obviously give him recognition. Him and Terry are both very happy with the recognition they've received. I don't think that he's someone that will argue, I need the stadium, right? He's not that type of person. But I think that the stadium name would have been a little bit more fitting. Just because, like I said, he's a coach of the football program, as was Bryant. I think it makes more sense to have the two football coaches on the football stadium. Maybe you could do some other way to honor Denny. Potentially even do Denny Field at Saban Stadium, right? Like, because it's not talked about, if you want to keep Denny involved, right, put Denny on that. Because, again, the field that someone plays on is not going to be as discussed as the stadium in which it resides. So I would have preferred to see Saban's name put there. Like I said, I'm open to any and all conversations as it relates to this. Please let me know as to what your opinions are, because I'm sure that some other people are going to agree or disagree with me on that. I know the next round guys tend to agree as it relates to this. Some other people on Twitter, I've seen both sides of the fence on this. So I am curious what the comments have to say. So please throw them down there. We'll have a discussion. I do read all the comments. So if you are interested or have opinions, throw them down there. The next thing that I want to discuss, and it is as it relates to